Okay, so I was doing some fiddling around, and reloading the game didn't fix the problem. But when the Kilrathi uh, went to peace on me, all of a sudden my ships can move because his ships then decided they could move as well and invade me. So it had something to do with his ships not moving that prevented my ships from moving, which meant that when he redeclared war, I couldn't defend Dover because I didn't have any fleets on it. I couldn't move fleets to it, which is frustrating. So we'll have to retake Dover, which I don't think we'll have a problem doing. It's annoying that we have to do this, but I don't think it'll be a problem. Tell them to go there. So we've started research on battleship construction. Sol's building a colony ship still. Alright. Hey, Kilrathi Shogunate. Guess what, buddy? Run or die. Okay? Wanna see its loadout? Actually, I know what its loadout is. It has a single tile with a crystal pods, or crystal entity cockpit, I think is what it's called. Crystalline entity cockpit. Which gives it all the crystalline entity abilities. This is sort of an awkward situation here because I want to put one here, but we can't. Put a sector base here, but we can't because there's a system there in the way. And I want to put one here, but we can't because there's those guys there that will come kill it. Your ETA is only 31 because you're flying through the stupid nebula. Like some morons. He wants industrial infrastructure. Main engineering interests me. Wow. Are you kidding me? You know, I would want more than just advanced warp theory, but I can't ask for more than just one thing. And I would take main engineering, but I can't give him enough to take main engineering. Sorry, buddy. Whew, boy. And it's looking like we need to up our... Oh, wrong button. This one. Our tax rate again. I mean, that's only because we're building stuff on Sol. And not getting taxes from Sol. Okay, so I'm gonna have these guys all meet up here, except for you. I don't know why you're selected. I guess I could put it here. Put a boost system there. Hmm. Okay. For some reason, our ships being actually on top of the planet weren't enough to interdict it, because they weren't actually on top of the planet because of the movement range bug that we identified last series, last try. It'd be handy if I could just go to ×2 speed here, but I can only go to slow motion. I can't go to ×2 speed no matter how much I hit plus. Oh well. Yeah, still the same old design. Of course, my ships haven't repaired. Of course. They didn't really need to repair to take out a single cruiser. Alright, give me my system back, thank you. Unfortunately, you're arriving in like, turn, maybe 2. I can't get them up there repair before he gets there. I don't have a starbase here to repair off of. I can at least do that. Get the thing that allows me to research that in the future. And there's 6 of them on the first pass. Bye, colony. Do you have anything I would care about here? In the grand scheme of things, he doesn't really have anything that's high value enough to ask for this that I really want. So maybe high energy focus. But I mean, that's a third the price. I mean, I'm sorry, buddy. Okay, I've at least got that unlocked now. Excellent. Well, I mean, except for, I don't really care about you, but, I mean... Alright. Go, go, go! I don't want him to accumulate a large fleet again if I can help it. But he's going to just keep pouring through that, that wormhole. And then running down to where he's obviously got a colony. How's my overall ship health looking? You're fresh. You're mostly repaired. You've got a long ways to go, and you've got a long ways to go. But at least your external armor's good. Almost took it out on the first shot. Well, he's proved that he's got shield tech now. I need those master ships to go back home. They can't. They can't go home. Well, he's got shielding tech, we know that for sure. He's got gauze. He's got gauze. Keep moving. I don't recognize those purple balls at all. I have no idea what they are. What tech is that? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Well, his station's dead at least. Oh my word, I have no idea what tech that is. No idea. Okay. Alright, come back down here and guard this system then. I need to get you guys down now. You know, it does have a starbase up. Not enough. Hit points is similar. They have rail rifles and first water bonus. We have rail rifles. We have the defender. I literally just teleported right through him. Great to know that bug still exists. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's check out his designs. Old design, old design. We already saw that design. No, we haven't seen that design. That's a new design. It's got cruise missile launcher and fusion power with regular armor. Okay. Not too scared of it. Why is it stuck to facing broadside? That is the most useless. I don't even know. Why is that thing stuck to facing broadside? This makes no sense. Whatever. Yeah, we're winning that fight on the ground handily. Unfortunately, once again, there's no starbase. Oh, they finally left. Out of that. So here's the ridiculous thing, right? There's no more portal for them to go back to. They're heading back to where it was, but there's no portal there. Alright, we have researched battleship construction. Titanium armor would be great, but we need antimatter power before we do that. Because we don't have fusion power. Unless we trade for fusion power, but I really don't want to do that either. I really want main engineering. Take particle capacitors next. Let's look at designing a battleship. So sort of get an idea of what we want to do for this. This is the default Steel Knight design, which isn't the greatest, as you can see. It's pretty terrible. We can do way better than that. We can do way better than that. I'm gonna actually do something like this. That's not the worst. Alright, now let's assess, are we anywhere near close to our power consumption requirements? Right, because each one of these is going to consume 60 energy while it's firing. So that's 60, 120, 180, 360, plus another 120. Okay, let's just do this in halves. Okay, I can't do math. 60, 240, 480. Conveniently, we have 480 power storage, but we need more power generation. We're also going to need one of these. $486. That is our bare minimum power requirements for firing all the fusion beams. We could drop that a bit by cutting out a fusion beam from each side. And that would allow us to throw on a fuel cell. Or two, maybe. That also gives us a power buffer, so we can be firing our fusion beams and have maybe powered engines going at the same time, maybe. We've got 360 point defense fire. Admittedly not very much off the back, but it's not designed to be all out on its own either. I just want to have some point defense facing in every direction for it. The other option we could think about is, do we want to do range extended rapid fire arc extended? I probably don't need range extended. On the sides here, and then do ordnance. Give us a ton of ordnance and not just laser point defense. Not just energy point defense. That's actually probably better. Pardon me. That yawn. Okay, we will call this our... Caps lock, trolling me. Fusion nets. Titans are so big. Now we do know that in the future, once Zero gets out the update, these ships you won't be able to get them or get access to them through the build screen like this. I don't know if you'll have access to being able to design them, but you'll have to get them from like a neutral station or something. Not sure yet. Zero's not sure yet how he wants to do it, but he does know he doesn't want the player have direct access to building them. So, let's see here. Get two of those queued up. 24 turns and both those will be built. Drop our tax rate down a little bit. The higher your tax rate, the less production your colonies do. I really don't want to build this here. Yeah, that's fair. We'll make it the credit difference somewhere else. I really don't think I need to pay you anything there, person. I mean, a part of me doesn't wants to let him keep sitting ships there because I don't know if he can refuel for them, but he's like stuck. He's just straight up stuck. Let him keep sitting stuff through for a while, then I'll go through here and find out what's up, I guess. I mean, it's a bit silly, but... Alright, main engineering. Okay, so we've got particle accelerators now, right? They're under a system, aren't they? Yeah, particle capacitors. Particle beam weapons installed in the same quadrant will have reduced reload cooldown times. And here's where I go. I wish I had more space like in Star Drive 1. Okay. Should be roughly the same. But now I don't have enough power generation. Now I have enough power generation. Would I get more power generation by upping this? So I've got 365 right now. Yeah, I do. That'll give us backup power production. Then I'm not going to trade it to you. Greetings! Isn't it a great day to make some new friends? Well, depends. Ruthless imperialists? Ruthless imperialists! We'll do that. That gives us access to fusion power, which means we can modify the fusion, because we're not doing like we did in the literally green run where we don't build. We only use solar power. So I mean, we can do this, which means we can get a considerable amount of power generation out of our core. Oh, and I forgot to change the paint job. Oops. was what, somewhere right down in here, about there. And this one was somewhere down here. Paint color, please. Please, paint color. Oh, why is that one not changing? Ah, well. Who knows? Hmm. And it does mean now that we have fusion power that we could get the next tier of armor. We don't need solar armor anymore. Because each one of these produces 100 power. Why couldn't this be either one wider or one narrower? Like, my symmetry sensibilities don't like doing stuff like this, right? It just looks so hokey. I'll be doing something like that, actually. I wonder if this stacks. It's just on probably 50%. Effective power capacity, whatever. Okay, so, but we need power generation while firing of equal to 60 per plus a little bit of padding. And so that's 120, 240 per side, 480. So a design like that could work. Why? What is up with this color wheel? That color wheel is so broken. Can it work? Oh, oh, I got it to work. Somewhat. Alright. Good enough, good enough. Oh wait, I didn't save it. Please save my changes. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We can upgrade this one down here though if we need to. Yeah, we're gonna move it down here and upgrade it. Alright. You know what? I just realized it's been 40 minutes. I'd end this episode here, so we'll do this episode, or we'll, oh, but I really need to eat lunch. So, actually, we're going to do this fight, have a long episode. Yeah, we're going to end on this fight. That's a lot of ships. You were still wishing I'd actually killed all those ships that came in. Hey, look, it's wearing a halo, guys. Must mean it's good, right? old laser design, old laser design, old laser, old laser, old laser, old laser design. These are all old designs. Okay, this isn't that bad. Yeah, these are all old designs. Okay, we're good. Never mind. Crisis averted. No problem here, folks. We might have a problem just because the sheer volume of enemy ships. We just took out 2 ships there with that one fusion beam volley because they were on top of each other. At least the battle stage, or the starbase, is tanking for us quite nicely, as is the crystalline entity. Crystalline entity can target whatever you want. There goes the starbase. I want everything targeting their own ships so that they will not waste firepower and can take these ships out quicker. Alright, I need to turn off the position. Crystalline Entity friend is gone, but he tanked nicely. Wow, they're all dry on ammunition for the Vulcans. That's the most heavily beat up ship I have. It's quite heavily damaged. That's it. Successfully defended, didn't lose a single ship of mine. Lost the starbase and lost the crystalline entity, but perfectly acceptable for what we fought off there. Perfectly acceptable. Unfortunately, we lost the starbase. So before I forget, we need to jack the taxes again. Oh man. Okay. All right, and I'll see you guys next episode. Take care.